Gaffer, defeat to Maidstone. How would you sum up today's defeat?
Yeah, it was a tough game, but one we expected it to be, and the conditions didn't help for both teams. We started well, and then we went down. We didn't get out and stop the cross, which we should have done better with. And then the cross comes in the box, and Corey Panther puts his leg out to try and block it, and it takes a deflection and goes in at the near post. So yeah, unfortunate with that goal. But then after that, I thought we reacted really well. We got on and scored a good goal. And you know, Rashawn Scott looking a threat down either flank, and Joe Haig as well. Good ball in and good movement. Hemo across his man to score, get us back in the game at 1-0. And at half time, I thought we'd go on and win the game. I thought the lads were in the ascendancy, and long spells of the second half they sat off us, almost happy to a point. But we couldn't break them down, and we lose the game to a. Listen, from their point of view, they say it's a fantastic strike, but from my point of view, we need to recognise it earlier and get out to the ball and get down the line of the ball a little bit quicker. He shot from 30 yards and it's risen and gone in off the post, but so no real chance for Sam Howes, but we should have done better as a team to stop that and recognise the shooting opportunity that arose.
You already touched on it, but despite the defeat, do you feel there is positives that the team can take going forward?
Yeah, definitely. And listen, no one likes to lose, especially me. I'm a bad loser, but I've got a good saying of bad losers make good winners because they'll do what they have to do to win. And we tried our hardest today to do that. And listen, not the referee's fault, but he's got it wrong today with the penalty. Donovan Wilson runs through, takes it round the keeper, and the goalkeeper comes out and wipes Donny out, and it's a penalty. I think he plays as long as he thinks Rashawn Scott's going to have an opportunity, but the ball's running away from him and he can't score. It's a penalty all day, and it's the level we're at. But if you look at if that's in the Premier League, VAR penalty, you know. And I'm not saying that we should have VAR in the National League because it's never going to happen. But we've got to get these big decisions right. And later in the game, Reggie gets bowled over. The lad smashes him in the box. He tries to stay on his feet naively, but that's how the game makes you. I think at this stage every little thing's going against us. When you're down near the bottom, that's what happens. And I've been at the top when things go for you. I've been in good teams and managed good teams that won this league, just by getting some confidence and getting a little bit of momentum.
I mean, my next question, you've already answered it really, but you know, if that penalty gets given, it could be a completely different game. And you've already said that it should have been given. Yeah,
definitely. And I think the referee's coach, the referee, looked back at it and he should have given it. And it's tough for referees, isn't it? Listen, it's a hard job. No one wants to be a ref. You get a second to analyse and try and make the right decision. But as a team of four, they need to get that right. Because big points are won and lost on it, you know. So yeah, and that would have changed the whole mentality of the group. I think going 2-1 up would have gone on and won the game, I think, comfortably.
The squad numbers already down at the minute. And we saw Rashawn Scott coming off injured. Do we have any update on his situation yet? Or?
Yeah, he just felt his calf. He doesn't know if he's pulled it or whether it's. I was saying to him, was it cramp? He hasn't played a lot of late. But what he did show today is that he's a real threat when he gets on the ball in the final third and go either way. He's got really good feet. The part Rash has got to learn is the game without the ball at the moment, but he's working really hard to do so. We've got a really good player on our hands if that penny drops with him with that, and the team's working hard to help him do that as well as the coaching team. So he's hopefully he's going to be okay. But yeah, again, Rafiq Khalil off today ill. We've had illness in the camp. We couldn't fill the bench, but hopefully we're getting players back now. Andy Carroll will be available next week. Timmy Deng will start training next week. George Marsh will start running next week. Christian Magoma probably a week, 10 days away from joining training again. So 4 players right down the spine that haven't really had in the team at the moment, which will really help us when we get back.
And finally, moving on to next weekend, we make the long trip to Torquay. How do we look to bounce back from today?
Listen, we'll look at what we've done well today and what we haven't done so well, and work hard this week to try and get a win on the road. It's tough, be a tough game there. They're a good team. And again, much like ourselves, we fancy to go back up again. It's a long season, long way to go. We need to start getting points on the board because all these little bits have been going against us at the moment, but we need to swing that and get them in our favour.